Alright, chat, how we doing? What do we want to play? Overwatch? Oh, good thinking. Alright. I need to like warm up my fingers. I don't want to play. I don't even know. The ping is not looking good though. What the fuck is the bastion fishing? What's up, Soar? It is the cat. I'm so confused by this. I don't know. It's called bastion fishing. But I'm about just as confused as you are. I think I'm warmed up enough, so just gonna play a game of ranked. Overwatch for less than 5 minutes. I'm gonna get my diamond. Is this the better game? Like Overwatch as a whole? Then it's more fun than Ballistic. It's not the same map, it's not the same fucking 5 people. I'm not a fan of Siege. Siege is fucking terrible. Frag punk? What the fuck is frag punk? Gold 4 D4. Okay, who the fuck here is gold? Plat 4 is peak. It's crazy. I need this win to rank up. 5v5. Does it look good? Like, is it on Steam or?
Clear skies.
Hey, welcome back,
I'll
Beast Mode.
change that.
I'll look at it after this.
3, 2, 1.
Private profiles should not be allowed in ranked games. My personal opinion. You should not be able to hide your stats if you want to play in the competitive queue. All it does is encourage smurfing. Like, if you want to play quick play, like, absolutely hide your shit. I don't give a fuck. But if you want to play the competitive mode, everybody should know who they're fighting. The latest. Who'd I watch? I watched somebody play Spectre Divide on YouTube, and it looked so unbelievably weird. Laurie, what are you doing? No heals out of that. It's crazy. Mercy res. Let's go. Alright, nobody important die for 30 seconds. Unless you get hard focused. I need to back up. He's gonna die here. Fortnite shot prices should be illegal. I mean, when looking at other games compared to the content you get, the Fortnite has some of the best fucking valued prices out there.
The enemy is pushing
Three
their
ballistic
barricade.
cash ups. Is it more community hosted or is Epic finally doing one?
Thank goodness for your armor. Must regain the lead.
Two hits on that. That. But we need huge. I should form a team and win them all. I mean, the last like fucking two of them both had cheaters win. That fucking Dust team that won, or the Z clan, whatever the fuck it is. The Dust Z guy is blatantly fucking cheating. Do we have two supports? I swear to God, I got no healing out of that. How are we losing this shit? Torb should swap. That, but the healer is diving tank. He got fucking fried.
Claiming the robot.
Solari's on the right. You're trying to bait me to the edge so she can boost.
We're catching up.
You're casting all three of them? I mean, I'll tune in to watch your shit. I mean, I always do. Very curious here and there. Saved his fucking life. Again, like, nobody's watching that. It's crazy to me. No, I hop on tank? No, he hopped on sim. Got off May for sim is kind of wild to me. Alright, it's gonna be annoying as fuck fighting this sim, but...
Surrender to my will.
There's Zenol. Why did you ult that? All you did was get rid of tank ult. Oh, huge Torb Turb. Dude, this Zen.
Rescue that robot.
4k damage, 6k heals. I'll hop on soldier for a bit.
Every soldier needs a cause.
Oh my fucking god, I'm just getting fucked.
This end. I'm the last one you'll ever cross.
About to swap on tank. On this Malga defisted. Oh my god.
A gun in each hand.
Coalition
Smile on my face.
No health. That's crazy. Both supports are there. Why are we staggering? Please don't fucking stagger.
Embarrassing into the unknown.
Approaching the final.
Huge. They just wasted ults hard. So you're gonna swap the tank to... No.
60 seconds remaining.
Picking up the pace. I can taste victory. Let's make a scene. Sensei Quickiki! Sensei Quickiki!
Fuck.
Overtime. Defeat.
I really would have won if we had 2 tanks long ago.
Play of the game.
Facts. They just left them back on. It's fucking crazy. I was like 20% into diamond. I want no highlights of it. What, 1880? Need tank gold on the plat one. Gold to plat tank, 2 DPS. Shit is full. Gold plat. This sounds retarded. All Q, whatever. Oh shit, wait, what's that game called, Sore? Frag Punk? How big is it? 40? 40 isn't bad. Blizzard World Defense Hog.
Apocalypse ain't over.
Sore, if you're still in here, do you know if it comes with a rank mode? Or is it just quick play right now? Honestly, a terrible time to release a 5v5 hero shooter. Absolutely fucking horrendous thing to do right now. The Rivals is still so huge.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers in.
I'll download it after this game though. I'm actually kind of sick to see that.
Members of
Good shit, jump. Should not have ulted. No, we did down a fucking Kitsune. But we do have Trank, Blizzard, and Riptire. You going for point?
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
I had it too. Yeah, she got my hook broken.
This ends now.
There we go. Why is this so hard to explain? Like Overwatch? Overwatch is relatively easy. It's just little bits of information, but there's just so many characters, it's a lot.
Don't mess with me.
My ultimate is almost ready. Hold on a bit longer, everyone.
Please, don't move. Let the Kitsune guide you.
Good round.
Hail the Mahalo. Score 0-0. Switching sides. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
A better galaxy is possible today.
I thought my time in the field was done. But I guess you can't predict everything.
Fan mail. You get it, I get it. Well, I get a lot of it. Guess they love me out there in this big, crazy world.
If we do this right, they won't even know what happened.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
I brought the fire.
Hey, what's up, Skittles? How you doing?
Play of the game.
Fish get bored swimming in circles. Maybe goldfish. Got an 8. Was it that bad of a game? Nah. Well, how'd you get, like, your shit crash or something? How'd you get an 8-hour? This dude fucking messaged me back. Loaded in and kicked me out 3 times. It's actually fucking crazy. They need to fix that. They need to have a join back button, at least for ranked. Because, yeah, it's bullshit that they're going to have shitty servers and have that happen. I have never seen a rejoin button. It's like a really low quality Valorant. It's going pretty good, Skittles. I took a nap, just woke up about 40 minutes ago, so now I'm chilling. This is called Fragpunk. Came out earlier today. Wait, unless I'm retarded. March 6th? Yeah, it came out earlier today. So switch on Steam. So, what is it? It's a 5v5 shooter, but like your abilities are just like playing cards, kinda. Yeah, it's March. Shotguns deal extra fire damage. Charge melee attack, dash distance. Yeah, it said it's on everything. Where is it? Wait. Yeah, PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, Epic. It's not too big either. It's, where is it? Yeah, it's 40 gigs. Long list of shit no one cares about. I just don't think making a new 5v5 shooter the smart business move right now. With how big Rivals is and Overwatch is getting a lot of their shit back. Waylay speedrun. Waylay is retarded. Gaming merchant? Bet.
I wanted to go through and showcase all 13 characters or lancers in Fragpunk, taking a look at their abilities, showcasing the new character like Chum.
Is it only
also
PS5?
Showcasing any changes and balances from previous beta tests. For example, I know Axon did receive a nerf and a bit of a facelift, I suppose, color change to his
The fuck you mean a nerf? The shit came out today.
all of these characters, showcase what their abilities are, and you can get an idea of what kind of playstyle you can expect from every single lancer in the game. I'm just going to go through one more time to showcase the models, and then we're going to go straight into it. Starting with Broker, and we'll make all the way down to the end, including Chum, the new character, and including changes such as Axon, who has had a couple changes both visual and gameplay wise. So starting with Broker, his first skill is this rocket. Now it's mainly for damage dealing. It doesn't have a zoom in, but you can kind of get an angle like around corners like this. Like you see there's a player there, I can aim it like here. It's gonna damage them. It has a large blast radius and it does quite a lot of damage. As you can see there, a direct hit is gonna insta-kill. However, if you hit like here, it's gonna do a little bit less damage. Hang on, let's wait for that bot to reset. So it's kind of got damage based on how close it is to the center of the blast. Yeah, it knocks people back as well as doing damage. And then we have like a smoke coin. This is one of the throwable smokes in the game. And this one, it will create a smoke from where you're throwing it all the way to wherever it finally lands. And you can make quite an interesting smoke wall. And because of the way it bounces, we'll follow that path. So there's going to be a lot.
No way I broke it. Oh, there we go.
Comes into figuring out the best smoke path and different.
Oh, I totally did break it. You ever walked away from a winning streak? Constantly. I only play games till I get bored.
Maps. If you throw it like in a corner like that, it's going to create a smoke in a very small area. If you throw it long range, up like that, you can have a big smoke wall through the air.
That's cool.
On the ground, you know, you can have one that follows this path. So a lot of freedom of creativity when it comes to this particular smoke. And then you have cherry bombs. Now this will throw a radius of bombs that will stay on the ground. Now this is sort of like a trap ability. You want to kind of catch people out as they rotate, and they'll stay on the ground and basically deal damage as.
I want to see what the movement is like though, because it's just gonna be like a like Call of Duty kind of thing.
Let's do this on a fully healed up target. A few of them will activate here. This is a nice way to clip players that may be rotating. Next we have Nitro. Nitro starts with skill 1, which is a remote controlled sort of robot. This is a really good ability to scout sites and just see, you know, who's around. But it can fire. It doesn't do much damage. I think it does like, what, 20 damage?
Okay, but that would be a really funny way to get a kill.
You know, it can distract and deal damage, but mostly it's for scouting. But what's quite nice is if you go like this, I can then go back into it later. So you can set that up. You can remotely view a site on defense, or you can scout it on attack. So quite useful in getting info for your team, right? And then we have this, which is
especially people who are AFK.
Now, this is great for, you know, peeking in and out. Although I will say that it's kind of like you can just about see someone's head peeking over that, you know. So it's something to consider. You can stack them up as well. If you want to build like, this, then you can do a double stack or stack it on things that would otherwise be crouching height to create full cover as well. Of course, it can be broken like most of these abilities. This one can be broken into like different sections like this. And then we have this, which is a trap item that will basically create a radius around it and auto-target anyone and deal damage over time.
Wait, already better than Ballistic, and it didn't have a billion-dollar company behind it?
Next we have Hollow Point, whose first attack is a sniper that charges up as you ADS, and it will one-shot body shot, which is really quite powerful. And then you have a smoke screen that will block vision, and it will fire out basically until you stop it in whatever direction you've created, right?
Wait,
quite
this shit's dope.
Sort of block vision, as you can see here.
They definitely got inspiration from like a lot of the Valorant abilities,
which is
but they didn't like steal them.
And you'll see players in the area. This will go through walls as well. So, for example, if we have a trap down here, right, and we throw a smoke screen, we're gonna get that trap information. You can't throw it in the air though, right? It has to be on the ground. So you can't lob it around corners like a smoke grenade or something. You could go like that. If anyone's in that area, then you're going to get a scan on them. You kind of have to expose yourself a little bit to get the most value out of it. But yeah, her main power comes definitely in this powerful.
That's a fast charge up too.
Next we have Jaguar. Jaguar has a few sort of damage dealing and vision blocking abilities. This one here, the cage, will put them inside a big block. They can't see anything whilst they're
What?
And it combines well with his third ability, which basically will give him a movement speed boost.
Q,
and
E,
reveal
and
enemies
T.
in the area.
Those are weird.
And it does include.
I'd go
in the
Q,
cage. So go like
shift,
this,
and
throw someone in the cage. Activate your ability
E.
like this, and you're gonna get an angle on them. And when this is activated, you will move faster as well. Just kind of tells you how many enemies are in the area, although very, very
This guy's
close, you know.
recon.
And then we got this sort of AoE trap here for a skill 1. Does electric damage. I don't think it's the best, honestly. As you can see, if someone walks into that, they're gonna have a pretty hard time. Next we have Chomper.
That
the
guy didn't
new
look too good.
character. So Chomper has a little fish that you can throw.
What
and it
the
will go
fuck?
and find players and bite them, basically. But it has 2 other functions. First, let me show you the
Feed
main
explosive
function.
bait.
I throw it down here. I'll find someone and bite their ankles. It does a very small amount of damage. But, you know, good to throw into like a site. You can go like this and be like, right, I'm going to go and find somebody. Right? But it has 2 other functions. The first being a smoke. You can give it a smoke bait, and then when you fire it out, you can actually like create a smoke wall. And if you hold it, we'll kind of like go in that direction.
Little
and
ankle
the smoke
biter.
will go in that way. Right? And it will create this big smoke wall.
Yo, that's dope.
Or you can feed it explosive.
What do they call the bomb though? Do they just call it a bomb or spike device? I don't know.
I'm walking along here, you can see not a massive amount of damage, but it's okay. And then on top of that, he has his explosive ability in a little trap, which basically does the same amount of damage as if you put it on Chomper. You can see here. But it has to basically create line of
Oh, it's like cipher trips, explosive
And then you have the
ciphers.
smoke one.
Bet.
This has 2 different ways of.
I cannot wait to learn setups for that.
So you can do explode on contact, so as soon as it touches anything, it'll create a smoke. Or you can do it explode on land, so you can bounce it, and as soon as it touches the floor.
This honestly seems really well
This
made
is a big smoke, like ball.
for what it is.
To block
Definitely
cover,
get high frames out of this.
anything in there, but not so much a smoke ball like other smoke abilities. Next we have Corona. This character has a few very interesting abilities. The first of which being a dash, just dashes you forward. You can also dash upwards, but you won't get as much distance when dashing.
This doesn't seem like a very... It's not as tactical as Valorant is, or CSGO.
Zone area. When you stand in this, you will
But
not
it's not
pass.
as much of a
Anyone
movement
in it will take
game.
time.
It's like
And
Call of
you
Duty or
will take
Ballistic.
less damage whilst inside
It's like
it
a
as
really
well.
nice middle
So
ground.
basically, if you're, this is like a really good defense ability. I mean, you throw it on point, and yeah, really, really good. In fact, even on attack, I feel like his kit has still been very strong for a long time. And then you have
His sprint looked slow. I haven't seen him
which will charge
slide.
up, and anyone in its line of sight will get blinded, basically, once it's 100%.
Oh.
They're blinded. And you can combine that together with a dash. Like, let's say you know there's somebody over here. You could charge it, and wait for it to go, and then dash. towards
That's
them
what I was
and
wondering.
Stun them, or not stun them, blind them. Quite interesting. Next we have.
So there's a ranked mode in the beta. I tried Fragpunk ranked and it's good. Rank 1 of Fragpunk. So, I mean, if there's a rank system in the beta, unless it all went to shit,
This,
I can imagine it's releasing with one today.
interesting abilities. The first of which is kind of like a repositioning ability. You can teleport. And what's nice is the sandstorms actually signify enemies, so you know where they are. There's
Okay.
another teleport ability that doesn't have that same function, which we'll talk about later in another character. Yeah, it's a nice repositioning tool where you can
I like this too, though, because it doesn't show which way they're looking. So you have to be smarter with your teleport than like a Yori will.
sort of, you know, teleporting and then taking damage. And then we have this. This will be a big tornado. Anyone caught in it will be slowed down. And you can also stop it. And if you stop it, it will sort of grow in size a little bit. If you're in there, I mean, this is what you see. You're going to be in here. You're going to be blind to what's out inside of, behind, on the other side, and slowed. And then we have this sort of whirlpool effect that brings people into the center. And you can throw this fairly long distance. So let's say like there's a player over there. And we can throw it and it will bring them towards it, right? Which is quite nice. So there's going to be a lot of opportunities to use that around corners. Next we have Pathogen. This character has a passive which is immune to poison damage. So basically she can't take damage from other Pathogen players. Which is quite interesting.
So not all characters have passives too, which is crazy.
Throw it on the ground and anyone in this radius will be healed over time, including herself.
Take the dog with you,
Then
please.
we have a sort of deployable wall. Again, this can be broken,
Wanna go for a walk?
but it's a singular deployable wall that is taller than the other one. And
This one
then
blocks
there's
your
a
head, but it's not
damage
as wide.
poison over time sort of radius grenade that will do, you know, damage over time.
So that's just a molly. It's a weak ass
Throw it on the
molly.
ground and it will activate when anyone walks in the area, or you can activate it remotely whenever you want to. Then we have Zephyr, a character with a few different repositioning and invisibility abilities. The first of which being skill 1, which makes you cloaked. In cloak, you cannot use your primary or any normal firearm, but you can melee, so you can actually kind of get behind people, potentially get melees off. And it combines really well with the rest of Zephyr's abilities. The second of which being a sort of area here. Once in this area, she's actually fully cloaked. So if she's in this radius, she's fully cloaked, cannot be seen. If she's out, she can actually be seen a little bit. And on top of that, when you're in this area, you actually have no time limit to how long you're invisible. So it's kind of like a way to boost her power with her invisibility.
I can definitely see that
And with
getting
the
nerfed,
teleport,
but
really nice. If you put this down,
the fuck is that?
basically you can move around, and whenever you activate it again, you'll teleport back to this position. You can
Oh,
move
it's
around what's
dope.
Visible, right? Then go invisible.
What's your go-to kill to
and
play
if you
for
go
song?
back, you will
I don't know.
still be invisible. I should say cloaked. I do believe it's not completely invisible unless you have yourself in this radius with a second skill.
Okay.
And then we have Spider, who have in this radius with a second skill.
Where is it?
And then we have
Fuck. No, I'm into it.
I do believe it's not completely invisible unless you have yourself in this radius with a second skill.
Okay, well, I can't get it because I'm retarded and have the reaction time of a snail, but they released with a lot of weapons too.
For displacement and transport. So first being a teleport, you can put like 2 teleport abilities down. You got to manually do it, so you know, it does require a bit of movement around the map first.
Ever heard of a warm-up? No, I just go in and play
That,
ranked.
basically just walk into that and you'll teleport and be able to go back and forth between the two. Nice way to create transport between 2 sites. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of cool potential with this ability.
I can definitely
And
see
this
people
ability
getting out of the
actually
map with that.
teleports an enemy. So
Oh.
wherever you're standing is where the enemy will teleport it to. And you can get some pretty big range on it, honestly. Like, let's say...
Is it a direct hit or a grenade?
You can throw it over walls and stuff. Like, if you know a good lineup, you could potentially, like, teleport someone who maybe sit in a particular spot, you know? So, if you go like that, and it lands down, like, it's gonna teleport the bed, which is crazy. Quite a cool...
I can definitely see someone doing that and just sitting there with a shotgun for the free skill.
Is a trap, create a area of effect. If they're caught in the area, the player will
Rage,
be
uninstalled a
blinded
game.
and-
Yeah, Valorant like 2 days ago.
Next we have Kismet, a detection ability on skill 1. Anyone caught in the radius will be seen also through walls. So for example, you're like on a corner somewhere, you can pop this. There's someone standing on the other side, you're gonna know
The
about it.
teammates can use the cloak
And then
too.
we have a small
That would be
galaxy
cool.
link
An
name.
entire team cloaked.
In any way, basically. Like, it can be thrown over walls. Can't really be bounced too much. So, that's one limit to it. But it does do, I think, about 100 damage. It's a bit of a skill
You didn't
shot.
hit
If
him.
you throw it too far, it's going to bounce too hard.
You didn't hit him again.
So, it's quite interesting. But let me just show you the actual damage. I think it does 100. Yeah, it does 100 damage. So, that's like 2/3 of your health. And then we have the teleport ability. Now, this one, you are immune to damage, which is nice, but you cannot see players.
Okay.
Be careful, right?
But you
can't
get a
see
speed
players,
boost, it
so
looks
you might
like.
accidentally teleport like right inside of someone like this. Yeah, it's quite interesting. Next we have Axon. Now he's changed. It's a bit of a nerf for Axon, unfortunately. You may remember in the past he was able to slide. That was kind of like his passive. He had really good movement. That is now, unfortunately, only when he has his guitar out. As part of his skill 1, he doesn't get sliding normally, unfortunately. Which does.
So there's no sliding that
I don't know. I mean, it's
unique to
probably well
everybody. It's
balanced,
just him.
I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, that does mean you can only slide whilst in the guitar. Now the guitar is like a shotgun, a 2-burst shotgun. It's limited ammo, but if you get a kill with it, I do believe it gets extra ammo again. And it's a pretty powerful thing. If you 2-tap someone with this and hit both on target, it's gonna eliminate someone. And the more you use it, the more ammo you get to keep using it. Well, the more kills you get with it anyway. You
Yeah,
can
this
also,
shit, that shotgun seems
basically
broken.
press the aim button whilst using the guitar to throw your second skill, which is a sticky bomb. Will do damage as well. You can also use that on its own. You press the sticky bomb button itself, which is your skill 2. Or throw it out. It will keep bouncing
Only
around
being able to
until it
slide
hits
with
the
the
target and then
shotgun
it will stick on them, or it reaches its
It's
maximum
kinda
height. At that
crazy.
point, it will just explode. So it's quite good at throwing around corners. You know?
I mean, you're just gonna have some dude fucking slow walk up and then slide around a corner with a
Quick
shotgun.
mask, and during this time limit of it being active, he is immune to all flashes. And it has a fairly decent length, so if you know the team is about to push a site, you can put this on and you will be immune to all flashes. Next we have Sonar, a character that's basically focused on information. If we get a moving character here, and we throw this echolocation down, and you can't really throw it, you got to place it like this, and anyone walking in the area will be revealed. As you see, like that.
Anybody walking, like you can stand still and avoid it.
And then we have the secondary, which is called Sonic Surge, and this will send out like a laser beam, or I don't know, a tunnel, I suppose. Anyone caught in that tunnel will be scanned. And they'll also be like stunned and knocked up, which is quite interesting.
Knock him up. Oh,
Like
whoa.
that, as you can see, very funny ability. And then her third ability means your footsteps are not as loud, and you're also immune to other Sonar's primary ability. I don't know. It feels like it's a little bit underpowered in my opinion. Like, look how short this is. I don't know. That's all of the launches in Fragpunk. I don't know how well this game is going to do on launch. We'll see. I'm going to give it a little go. So expect some Fragpunk content on this channel for a bit. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the comments. Cheerio.
I mean, it doesn't seem bad.
This is one of the weirdest new shooters that's coming out, but I'm interested. Fragpunk is another hero shooter, and we've gotten a lot of those. But wait, it actually does something interesting. This game mixes a first-person shooter with a card game. It's kind of like Neon White, a game that had a similar kind of card system mixed with something like Call
It does
of Duty.
look really
These cards
good.
are called shard cards, and so far we've seen them add tall bushes and grass to a map to add some stealth, a Grim Reaper card that kills all enemies below 50% health, and Big
Oh,
Head that
shit.
gives all of the enemies a massive head to make headshots easier. The Steam page says the game has 70 cards in it, along
God
with 10 different
damn.
heroes to choose from and 15 guns. Now, technically, this means there are going to be thousands of combinations to pick from depending on what kind of playstyle you want to run with. But if Fragpunk can pull off something unique, then it could be cool. Obviously, we're waiting on more gameplay, but let me know what you think of Fragpunk. So
I feel like the issue with this though is they released during the Marvel Rivals peak. What does Tens have to say?
Free to play 5v5 hero shooter. It has lancers, which are like heroes, agents, whatever, that all have different abilities. I actually played a decent amount off stream. I was having a lot of fun. It is very unique in a sense. When you're playing, there's like these cards that you can vote on. So
Yeah, we get it, Tens. We get it.
When I played Fragpunk, I was just like so shocked. I was like, wow, this game is like super polished. We play like beta tests or alpha tests. Usually it's like, it's a little buggy and it's a little clunky. And we'll send kind of feedback through, but like this one just always felt like it was ready to go. I was like so surprised when I played Fragpunk.
That's crazy too, because Timmy gives games honest ass fucking reviews. Wow, completely forgot to reinstall it. So it's like clunkier movement too. I'm honestly a fan of that. So not an overpowered shotgun, honestly. I feel like this is realistic. 60 at this range, and then again, it's not doing nothing, and it's not one-shotting from fucking across the map. Decent health on that bot too.
Where's everybody? There's nobody even out here.
I can definitely see the lineups going crazy.
They cannot escape fate any more than I. And
So you're not buying abilities. I don't know how if there's an economy-based shooter or how this would work. But is it breaking doors? No, they open. Okay.
Where the hell is that? My team's just walking these guys down.
one enemy left. Show them the way. Oh no. Go with a view.
So headshots just gun you down, but they're not a one hit.
Oh my god, I was so scared.
Almost ready.
That was terrifying. Amazing.
And to play the game.
44 months, I doing man open back. Gambling share. Who the hell? What are their names? The Huskies named Troy and Jindo is Miso. One button. You definitely hear that. I'm not as sneaky as I thought I was.
Try playing with the steering wheel for the memes.
What am I hearing?
No, that just seems awful.
What am I hearing? What? I'm dying here. The chrome glizzy just looks nuts. Look at that thing. Why is the front side black?
Oh, it smells like my favorite cafe. Hello, your queen.
I am a fan of economy-based shooters, though. I feel like if this is like that, this will be a really good game.
Oh no.
You're down to your last enemy.
Oh wait, it makes a loud ass noise whenever you come out. Turtleback, a Reaper appears behind injured enemies slashing when in range. That sounds insane. Let's do that.
They can't hide.
Roll B. Just moaned.
Allow me to recon. Just one enemy left. They must be so.
There's like stairs and shit too. That's dope.
And now, grip walk. See you in the next life.
Oh, I had to cock it.
Recharged and ready.
Oh, that angle was insane. Wait, what? This angle is crisp. Come on, Mary. Come on, Mary. Oh, the horror.
Okay, give me a second. Allow me to recon. What's wrong with aim-ups anyway? Got him. Not ready yet. You got a double kill. Recharged and ready.
And you play to 4.
Thing here.
We slide in snow.
Shit seems dope as fuck. God damn. 30 gigs. Alright. Chat.